And, of course, that is the red corner where you will see Team Aziz, Javaugn Heavens in there. And, of course, he is in the red and black. And we are waiting. Fabian Rangel will be coming out to box. And my bout sheet, and these are very nice. USA Boxing does everything so professional, just like here. These are run on great safety, proper administration of the rules, and Lamont, Rhonda Collins, all the referees, the ring announcer, and we got music just like a professional bout here. And you see making his appearance, Fabian Rangel, who his coaches say on his information sheet has great promise. See the ring girl bring you the round one card. And you see there are two coaches in that corner over there. And let's give you some information. And Rangel weighs 110. That's Fabian Rangel. He weighs 110 pounds, 14 years of age. But in the red corner, you hear being introduced from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Javaugn Heavens from Team Aziz. And he is 13 years old, so a good age match here, 13 versus a 14, and 110 pounds. And in the blue corner, and okay, UCC officially out of Milwaukee, as we told you earlier, and Fabian Rangel, 14 years of age, 110 pounds. They're getting their instructions from the officials, or the official. You can tell I've been doing football, plus had do my talk show with Bill Hamilton, Jim Butler, but Worthy Road Studios, producing all kinds of football, basketball, do college work. And there is the bell. We're ready to box. Both boxers start out right-handed. Sometimes some people can go either way with their lead punches. Try to throw your jabs. You see the hooks being thrown some. And, of course, your knockout punch is the haymaker from down south. And flurry of punches out of Rangel. Right now, concentrating on his defense is Heavens. And again, like I said, he is wearing the red and black. Rangel the blue. A little stumble on the backpedaling of the footwork. Now again, if it hits the gloves and stuff, it's got to hit a quality area for them on this 10-point must scoring system. And that's one of the most important things is the quality punches. A lot of punches thrown there, the flurry, but only a few now. They're going to stop it and have a count, 8 count. Javaugn Heavens getting an 8 count. And you notice the boxers always have to go to a neutral corner. You don't go back to your home corner. A couple of small uppercuts. Now there's a hook. And don't forget about obviously you want to play and have good defense, but you'd love to throw that haymaker. And that is the end of the first round between Fabian Rangel in the blue and Javaugn Heavens in the red and black. Fighters, and again, we were here last year and have been up at Oman Arena with it when they were using 2 rings. And this one is divided. It's all amateur tonight. And again, the bouts are under the auspices of the USA Boxing. And I was checking to see as they pick up the different judges' scoring cards. They take it over the table. And like I said, very professionally run. Good setting for boxing here in the Hollywood Shopping Center. But this is actually a very nice facility to box in. Remember Rangel in the blue, and that time we saw a punch landed by Heavens that probably scored some points. It's important to keep the guard up, not drop it. Check the young men's footwork out too. You'll see both of them. There's probably a scoring punch, but if they're blocked and don't score in a quality punch, you do not get points. You know, cutting off the ring is Fabian Rangel, and I know Heavens would like to get back, and they're up against the ropes. Not enough to call for a break. The referee started to go in, but Heavens gets out of there a little bit. Now he takes that's a nice jab he threw. Did it score? And you can see it on the camera work. The referee, bless his heart, walked right in front of me then. And both fighters, and you have to think, you don't just throw punches. You set opponents up. These two young men are looking for those scoring punches. Sometimes the headgear gets a little loose. You saw Heavens adjust his. And you hear the warning that this round is getting close to over. And you like amateur rules. We'll box 3 rounds, and that's the end of the second round. And again, the young fighters will go get their instructions, get the water. The ring girl will tell you which round it's going to be, and this will be the third and final round. And again, like I said, I say that about stools because last year I think just a ton of fighters used the stools. Now, Worthy Road Studios has last year's matches archived. Matter of fact, I know the ones from Oman Arena, and you might want to check that 2-ring bout situation out, as the great Steve Beverly, who's a legend as a newsman and also a sports commentator, and I worked that one for the BallGame Blitz. And we are ready for the third round. Again, in the blue is Fabian Rangel, in the red and black, Javaugn Heavens. And they're just waiting for the start. Reminds me of being in the Olympics because you don't use the old bell, actually, the starting signal. And we've heard that on Wide World of Sports and everything else that has covered Olympic boxing. And again, these young men, I like their footwork, good moving. A lot of punches thrown. Some of them are glancing blows, some of them not scoring, but some do. I remember the days when they used to box with the white on the front of the gloves and stuff. And try to hook in a combination and watch for the combinations out of these fighters. And again, they're sizing each other up. And you're thinking the whole time you're in the ring, you have to think and react, but you're trying to set your opponent up. And sometimes you'll hear an instruction or two from the crowd, but these fighters are focused, and they mostly listen to their coaches. Every once in a while they'll hear something. Now, Heavens is where he wants to be, not up against the ropes like he was in an early round. And like I said, 2 young fighters with promise. Maybe there's your warning that the round's getting close to over. Late flurry, a lot of blocked punches, but one jab may have gotten through, and that is the end of the third round. And we will, of course, they'll collect the judges' scorecards, total them up. And before the night's over, I believe we may see Lamont Ingram officiate. And like I said, he's won awards for being the most outstanding official at some of the youth boxing on the national level. But I'm hoping, and especially since he's a former student at a school I coached and taught at, that he will get his chance, and he is being considered for the Olympics. The beautiful belts are brought out here with the plaques. Nobody goes home empty-handed, and these young men have given a good exhibition for the crowd. And we are waiting. The officials have done a good job, been very active. And I like what I've seen so far. a lot of people have forgotten about amateur boxing, but then it's actually very popular, but all we hear about. And these young men deserve an applause, and both of them are going to be very good. And we're waiting for the winner.
Out of the blue corner.
And as you hear out of the blue corner, it's Fabian Rangel.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.